The nuclear dates of the civilization of the Indus River Valley seem to begin to exist in 2600 BCE and declined at around 1800 BCE. The civilization was first identified in 1921.
What is now modern-day Pakistan, the Indus River Valley civilization surrounded the Harappan or Indus River. The river flows from the northern glaciers of the Himalayan and Hindu Kush mountain ranges, adding streams of mountain ranges passing through.
The Aryans settled in the Indus River Delta, known as Sindhu or Sapta. The Harappan was near the Indus River in the Sindh and Punjab province regions. Harappa and Mohenjo-daro were thought to be the two greatest cities of the Indus Valley civilization. Indus cities such as Harappa, Mohenjo-daro, Kalibangan, and Lothal were sophisticated urban centers with advanced town planning, multi-stored houses, indoor baths, a city-wide drainage and waste system, and innovative crafts and metallurgy. They had a wide range of supplies and resources in each of these settlements.
This civilization was run in the means of a theocracy. A theocracy is a government which is run by a priest, making it so that the religion and government of the economy is combined into one. As well as social laws, human laws, and personal laws, the Indus River Valley government made universal laws in which one becomes part of nature and nature becomes part of them. Karma played a large role in the laws of the Indus River Valley. The main idea of karma required one to be a righteous person who does their duties in life in order to obtain rewards. The people's Hindu religion made it a goal to be rebirthed or reincarnated.
Archaeologists aren't 100% sure of what the religion was in the Indus River Valley. However, there is some proof of there being some sort of religion. Some evidence proves that they worshipped a proto-Shiva, and they also have evidence of Hinduism in pre-Vedic India. The pre-Vedic Dravidian religion in the Indus Valley included the worship of Shiva in the form of a lingam. The associate of a lingam was a bull, Shiva's form of a transport, and an animal cult centering of buffaloes and serpents. The primary form of worship in the Indus society may have evolved in a fire altar. The worship of Shiva is suggested by the discovery of figure of a deity with three faces, with a horned headdress sitting cross-legged in a yogic posture, surrounded by animals with buffalo, rhinoceros, deer, tiger, and etc. This religion was thought to be monotheistic and animistic, and also worshipped and practiced with fire.
This civilization kept itself sustained by the means of agriculture, which gave the people an advantage concerning economic trade. Wheat, barley, field peas, mustard, sesame, and a few date stones were found to be grown at this place and time, as well as some of the earliest known traces of cotton. In addition to the domestication of plants, animals were also domesticated, creating dogs, cats, cattle, and elephants, for example. The elephant made it possible for people to use its ivory tusks for things like shelter, clothing, goods, and trade as well. People of the economy received jobs which consisted but weren't limited to traders, farmers, and potters. Merchants, many of whom gained considerable wealth, traded goods like breads, textiles, shell objects, jewelry, metal tools, and wheel-thrown pottery produced by Harappan artisans. The majority of the population, though, became partisan farmers. These people would make their pay by growing enough food for themselves and selling the surpluses of it, which they would take to the cities and sell at the market. Artists of the civilization played an important role in the discovery of certain aspects of its culture. Skilled artisans, craftsmen, builders, carpenters, metalworkers, leather workers, weavers, and potters were included in this area of work. Intricate, beautiful pottery is known to be discovered across the Indus Valley.
The social classes of this civilization were known upon the caste system. The main social classes of the Indus River Valley civilization were the gods, the Brahmins, who were the priests and academics, Kshatriya, the warriors and kings, Vaishya, the merchants and landowners, Sudra, the commoners, peasants, and servants, and the untouchables, who were the outcasts of the caste system. Men were looked highly upon while women weren't. They were able to inherit property and had full reign of family members and affairs. They were able to treat women with respect. On the other hand, women were deprived of education, and their main role was to bear children and take care of their household. They were required to be loyal and devoted to men. This included husbands, fathers, and boys. During their husbands' funerals, widows were known to throw themselves onto the pyre to die to show loyalty and devotion.
Indus script is the writing system that was developed by the civilization. It is the earliest form of writing known in the Indian subcontinent. As the origin of the script is poorly understood, this writing system remains undeciphered till this day. From what we do know, the Indus script was generally written right to left. The representation of a single unit has also been identified as a downward stroke, while semicircles were used for units of 10. This so-called language combined both word signs and symbols with direct correspondence.
With that said, there are still tons that mankind doesn't know about the writing system of the Indus River Valley. Regarding arts, Indus artisans produced a wide range of utilitarian and decorative objects using their specialized techniques of stoneworking, ceramics, and metallurgy.
Pottery was a red slip, and black painted designs were made in all of the major settlements for use in rituals and possibly in marriage ceremonies. Regarding architecture, bricks were mainly used to build houses as well for massive structures. Using this material, certain shapes like arches were made, which was then covered with marble or mosaic. Perimeter walls were built around most settlements for defense purposes, control of trade, and protection from floods. They included gateways that allowed for access in and out.
Many sources of public works were built within the civilization that benefited its people and economy. A large drain was built in the middle of an abandoned gateway in order to dispose of rainwater and sewage. Although it was costly in human labor, it substantially benefited the city. A large public well and public bathing platforms were built to be used for washing clothes. This is still common in many traditional cities within Pakistan and India today. Boats and watercraft were built as archaeological discoveries that supported the findings of a canal and a docking facility within the ancient civilization. This assisted the people with trade and transportation as well.
The Harappans may have migrated towards the east where they could have established villages and isolated farms. These small communities would not have been able to produce the same agricultural surplus to support large cities. With the reduced production of goods, there would have been a decline in trade with Egypt and Mesopotamia by around 1700 BCE. Most of the Indus Valley civilization cities have been abandoned.